When we designed the test, we set out to test the bottle in a typical working environment. We used a live bar in central London. We used participants who were experienced bartenders who came from a range of different bars. So we had people who were experienced mixologists, people who were experienced at flair bartending, and we also had some people who were fairly new to the trade as well.
And also, if you were pouring it from upside down, it was a lot easier to use as well.
Using real bartenders is real science, because these people have a lot of experience and knowledge, and any testing that you carry out needs to try and exploit that, to try and learn from them, and the opinions and views that they hold are very important to the outcomes of the test.
Yeah, quality grip, give it an 8, 9, big neck, yeah, like that.
The test itself was designed to try out all the different features of the bottle. So we did things like got people to try and quickly identify the bottles when they're in the racks. We got people to pour either with a single bottle, which would be a typical use, or we also got them to sometimes to pour with 2 bottles, because they sometimes have to do this when they're working quickly. This was an ergonomics test. Ergonomics is about applying scientific knowledge and scientific methods to solve problems which are related to the design of things for people to use.
It's unlike the rest of the bottle. They've usually got a bit that sort of protrudes quite.
Yeah.
It comes out nice and smoothly. So
smooth.
Yeah.
The key findings from the testing, there were a number of very important ones. Firstly, the bottle itself was found to be easily recognisable by the participants. The shape of the bottle here is very distinctive, which sets it out when it's stood in the rail. And the other thing is that the labelling here is really clear, and it works very well in low light conditions.
Like if you work and you are busy and stuff, like you can, if you grip it, you just recognise it.
Yeah.
By this feeling, which is different from the other bottle, obviously.
Yeah. Participants in the trial thought the bottle poured extremely well, both when it was used by itself, but also when it was used in conjunction with another bottle. Balance on that one?
Better, 8.
So is that about right, a little near the bottom? A little?
About right.
About right, that one, okay.
A 9, because
9?
Just because of that, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great, actually. Yeah, I'd say about 8.
8, okay. Yeah. As part of the test, we also weighed the bottles, and we found that the new Bols bottle is considerably lighter than both the old ones and the competitors. And I think this has had a really big effect on the ease of pouring. And also over a shift working in a bar, I think it will make a big difference to people. We included flair bartenders in this test because they are an important part of the bartending community. The Bols bottle's clearly been designed with these users in mind. For example, the grip is long and thin, so it's a good shape for holding. And also, the bottle itself has been designed to interact with some of the other components, like the cocktail shaker. Overall ease of carrying out flair movements. And this one.
About a 7.
About a 7.
And the next one was a stall. Oh.
The main findings from the test was that the Bols bottle actually performed very well, and indeed was better, far better than the old Bols and the leading competitor in this case. Some of the main reasons for this are that the grip itself is quite long, so there's plenty of room for people to actually grab hold of it. It's a good diameter, so it's not too thick, not too thin, and also it doesn't have a pronounced shoulder on the edge of it, so that people can really get a good grip on it. The ribbing on here is really helpful for getting a secure grip, and flair bartenders found this useful so that it didn't slip when they were performing some of their moves. So to summarise, it was found that in virtually every aspect of use, the new Bols bottle performed better and was more usable than the other bottles tested.